One heat down, 3 heats to go as heat number 2 of individual women's event number 3, Firestorm. Taking the competition floor, I'm Chase Ingram with Adrian Conway and Mike Arsenault. We thought it'd be fast, we figured it'd be furious. Living up to the bidding.
Yeah, we knew it'd be a firestorm. It's 3 rounds for time of 11 calories on the Echo Bike and 11 burpees over the barricade.
Your lane assignments for heat number 2.
1 minute.
Couple athletes to keep your eye on right there in the middle in lane number 6 and lane number 7. That is Danielle Brandon in lane number 7, who not the finish that she wanted in event 1 to start the day. However, as we all know, there's just a lot of things athletes are going through and working through on their way to get through the weekend.
Yeah, man, we don't know what any limitations athletes could be facing right now. We talk about it from workout to workout, event to event. But right now, what we know about Danielle Brandon is this is not where she wants to be, nor for Alex Gazan. They're both expected now to kind of gas pedal this thing and be willing to send it a little bit outside of their comfort zone threshold-wise so that they can make up a deficit of points.
Coming into the weekend, Alex Gazan had podium aspirations. Decent finish to start the morning. Let's see if she can build on that going to the 3rd event today.
Stand by.
11 cals on the Echo Bike. Consistency is key with a little bit of a negative split, as you were saying in the first heat.
That's right. You want to be full send, but it can't be all you've got on the very first bike. It has to be just a touch under. It's a mentality when I say full send, because just like we saw from Spiegel, you're going to watch athletes get off the bike here, do burpees at a moderately fast pace, and then on that second bike, they're going to peter off, and that's what you can't have happen.
All athletes basically getting on the bike at the same time. Your top 3, you got Danielle Brandon, Abigail Domit, and Alex Gazan. Hattie Canios in the mix.
Ironically enough, Chase, you want to have that element and understanding of controlled chaos here, where you've got to be fast, but you've got to be intentional, because if it gets too sloppy too soon, as we talked about, we get closer to this 1 minute mark, it's going to get rough.
Domit off the burpees in the lead, but on her heels, you've got Emma Lawson, Danielle Brandon, Alex Gazan, and Hattie Canio on the left part of your screen. Fastest bike split, Danielle Brandon and Abby Domit tied at 29:30, but the fastest burpees were Julia Cato, 5 seconds faster than the next closest person.
Number 3.
3 rounds, 11 cals on the bike, 11 burpees over the ballistic block. Danielle Brandon is off at the minute 30 mark. Here comes Alex Gazan to her left. Hattie Canio's off the bike. Emma Lawson, she's starting her burpees. Time to beat 3:25.43 by Danny Spiegel in heat number 1. Hand in the air for Danielle Brandon in the center part of your screen. 4 burpees to go. Hand in the air for Gazan. Just past the 2 minute mark. Under 90 seconds before we get to Danny Spiegel's time. Brandon's to the bike first. No, Gazan is first. Gazan just made up 2 seconds on those burpees. Emma Lawson's in 3rd, Hattie Canio just behind her. Gazan's bike times, 30 on the first round, 37. Danielle Brandon, 29 and 30. She's had the 2 fastest splits of the field in the first 2 rounds. Can she do it again?
Both with a hand up.
Alex Gazan was 3 seconds faster than Danielle Brandon in the last set of burpees. Danielle Brandon needs to get at least a 2 or 3 second lead before they get to the blocks. And now we got a race to the finish. Gazan on the left, Brandon on the right. Gazan's got a half rep lead on Danielle Brandon. 30 seconds before we hit the time by Danny Spiegel. Brandon is trying to stay with Gazan. Just past the 3 minute mark, 20 seconds, 2 reps to go for Gazan. Gazan will do it. Danielle Brandon just behind her, 3:12. Here comes Emma Lawson. All 3 times faster than Danny Spiegel's time. Hattie Canio on the left side of your screen. She'll get across the finish line, and it'll be close on that one. 3:25.14, that should be good enough. Julia Cato's done. Emma McQuaid trying to get through her last burpee. She'll get across the finish line. Chloe Govan-David finishing up her last couple of burpees. Time cast 5 minutes, plenty of time. Chloe Govan-David is done. Alex Gazan takes Danielle Brandon by about 2 seconds, and she did it on the burpees. Danielle Brandon had the fastest bike splits of any athlete in every single round.
Yep. Chasen, you nailed it. We talked about this right out of the gate. Danielle Brandon and Alex Gazan, both desperate for points, wanting to chip their way at the lead that's been established already by that lead pack. But it truly was a measure of burpees in this test. Danielle Brandon, first off the bike on several accounts, but it was Alex Gazan that round after round chipped away at that lead. And what was the difference? It was how fast she snapped off the ground. Gazan wasn't even the fastest to the ground every repetition, but if you'll notice, when she presses away, her feet immediately shoot to her hands. For most other females in this particular heat, there was a lag there, and she seized the moment rep after rep.